sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the so-called Silicon Valley and Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Minnesota Vikings and the San Francisco 49ers. 3/4 of the NFL season are complete. What works in our final month? We're underway in Week 14. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And the window closes quickly. He'll only get up to the 22-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Bridgewater. Quick hitter here. It's complete. Give him 9 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
They'll run it. Here's Cook. Defense had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive. Couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And that is incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
He's crossing. He's checking.
Bridgewater to throw it. Hunter Henry brings it in. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. With the Vikings and 49ers, you might remember, met in the divisional round of the playoffs a season ago. The Vikings coming in off the overtime win against New Orleans. But the 49ers, they were rested and ready, and they got a couple of touchdown runs from Tevin Coleman. And their defense shut out the Vikings in the second half as that wound up a 27-10 Niner victory. To the ground, Cook. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. A gain of 4, not enough, and it looks like punt time on their opening drive as it's 4th down. They're indeed going for it. Bridgewater. And it's complete. Henry. And he gets it down deep into San Francisco territory. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. They'll run with Cook. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
Brought him down. A 4-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd down and goal. Bridgewater setting up the screen for Cook. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7.
7-yard line.
Partner, when you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not, you end up with big trouble, as we just saw right there.
Third and goal for Bridgewater. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away, no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. So we would have figured that one to be 3 points in the bank, but this game, can be unpredictable at times.
Yeah, he knew he needed to pull it ever so slightly to get it going in the right direction, but he seemed to put a little too much on it, and from short range, that is a bad miss for an NFL kicker.
And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Coming to you, coming to you. Get up. Watch twist, watch twist. No. Hey, check 24, check 24. Shift.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Javon Kinlaw on the tackle. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Rodgers going to try and throw on 3rd down. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Javon Kinlaw drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long. On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And taken right on the 30. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And his throw here's incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
I didn't like the look of that play right from the beginning. I thought he should have seen the coverage that was there, tried to force it in. That one, he's fortunate, just fell incomplete.
3rd down, Dalvin Cook. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1.
4th down.
Now Bridgewater on 4th down. And my goodness, this is incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on 4th. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency. Move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
26. Switch. Watch the safety creep. Check 50. Check 50. Check 13. Check 13. Zip. Motion.
And to give this time to the tailback. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
Number 5, the ball.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there.
Undercrush. Check. Box it.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus? Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now a handoff here to his running back. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there and a first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
He's telling right. Hey. 4 down. Slam. Kelly. Slow.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
The ball carrier.
He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Check 3. Switch. Wide. Get wide. Plant. Motion. Check. Shift.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. They've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try to run this one in. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there. With his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes the score 7-0. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave a great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On play action, it's Bridgewater. Oh, that was dangerous.
Bridgewater's
threw it into coverage, almost picked, but instead they'll keep it on 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
On the carry, it's Cook. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 5.
And this is 3rd down.
Throwing is Bridgewater. Henry's got it out on the left side. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the 1st down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. On the stop was Aaron Donald.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
8. From the 29, Bridgewater going to throw deep for the end zone. And that going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. From the gun, Bridgewater escaping the pressure right. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage. Boy, the numbers throwing the football just not trending in the right direction. Last week he was under 50%. He's under 50% again here.
And we haven't gotten an announcement, but it appears to me that he might be a little dinged up and is just trying to play through. You know, he's one of those tough guys that wants to answer the bell each and every play for his team. That might be throwing off his accuracy.
Bridgewater to throw for it on 4th. And Allen's got it. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
That ties
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards.
21-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
4-yard line.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. And they give this time to the tailback. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts.
1-yard gain.
As they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
26 Mike, 26 Mike. Know your job. 26 Mike, 26 Mike.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. Here's Braden Mann now as he'll punt it away for the second time.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12.
On 2nd and 12, Bridgewater. Throw left side, complete. It's Henry. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Final play of the half, Bridgewater. Dancing to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And this is taken in at the 5. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
End of the first half.
So a touchdown apiece. That's what we have the show at halftime as they head to the locker room. 7-7 our score. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece. 7-7 our score. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start with the option. They begin with a quick throw out left. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run and the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
Check, 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 check.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
3rd and 3.
Sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step.
I got you. 26 Mike, 26 Mike. I'm coming for you, son. Hey, 88. Alert 3. Side. Alert 3. 6 guard. Check 6.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there.
26 Mike. Let's go. 26 Mike. 26 Mike. Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the boot. Check.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Again, the ball carrier.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Tight into the right, boy. Tight into the right. Move. Four down. Check number 19. Check number 19. Check. Fresno.
They run. This is Cohen. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
From the gun on 3rd down, Rodgers. This Minnesota D up to the task on the 3rd down pass play. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
Well, they don't get a touchdown here in the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Kill. Turn up. You back up. Check 26.
Again, it's Cook. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
3rd down.
A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. Throwing, Bridgewater. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings.
12. First down, Minnesota.
Here's Bridgewater. Throws left side, complete to Keenan Allen. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 43. Now Bridgewater. He's going to look downfield for Henry. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. And it's 2nd down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. And this.
Here's Bridgewater.
3rd down.
Open man, it's Allen. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Bridgewater. That is caught inside the 5. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. That'll put him at 95 receiving yards now as he's got a 1st down. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll run for it with Cook. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. They try again with Cook. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
The San Francisco defense trying to hold tough again. This is 3rd and goal. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And Cook was fighting for it, but I don't think he got there. We've now seen 3 consecutive 1-yard gains, and it brings up 4th down.
Brings up 4th and goal at the 1-yard line.
Running for it. Here's Cook. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. Cook turned away on 4th and goal. And the result, instead of the chip shot to tie, they turned the ball over on downs. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So they've got to work on getting first downs, keep the sticks moving, right? Keep the clock going. And above all, ball security. Don't turn it over.
And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6.
Down at his own 6-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Rodgers. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Lining up for the extra point.
Coaches always tell their players someone's got to make a big play, but what they mean is a game-altering play, a game-changing play, a turnover force, and we just got that. I mean, how about that play, Brandon?
Yeah, a pick 6, 4th quarter, that is a game changer.
Someone read their keys, and someone had the courage to go after the ball right then and there.
And it gives them the lead. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they have to try and move past that pick 6 because now they're dealing with a 4th quarter deficit. And they need this drive to end in points. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point 4th quarter lead. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Here's Rodgers to throw. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now.
Back. Check. Crunch. Quick side. Plant. He's moving, boys. He's moving.
Second and 5 now. Rodgers. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Intended for Will Disley.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire.
Inside. 26, go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
26 mark. Crunch down, defense. Check 31. Check. Box it.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
It's a safety creep.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
10 at the 21-yard line.
Check 50.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
26 mark. Check the backer.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
And they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Undercut. Check 25.
from the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Third and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends.
I'm coming after you. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship.
And they give this time to the tailback. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. Try and run for it. And not only did he not get in the end zone, he didn't get the first down either. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Out of his end zone, Bridgewater. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Michael Davis.
Bridgewater's pass intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Sometimes I need a check. Not the sneakers, but the ones that make you watch your step. Get your name, I like your respect. Get it more than when I get expected up the back. In fact, you know, I sat down with my accountant. He said, I got good news and I got bad news. I said, what's the good news? He said, the good news is you made a lot. I said, what's the bad news? The bad news is you spent more.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. One final try now for Rodgers. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off with great anticipation. And that is going to seal this victory as time runs out.
Today's final.
Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every play during a game matters. You're never sure which one's going to be one of the key ones. But at the end of the game, when you analyze it, 3, 4, 5 plays are going to be the ones you focus on. And that last play was one of them. The last shot had to take it, and they came up with the interception and sealed their victory.